Are you going to be installing wooden posts into the ground and want to guarantee that they're going to last for 20 years? Well, today on Fix It with Fowler, I'm going to tell you why they rot at ground level and how you can prevent that for as little as £3.50 a post. Fence posts always rot off at ground level or within the first 6 inches of the soil. Now, most people believe that is because they're encased in concrete or the concrete is not chamfered, which means the post is trapped with moisture. Now, unfortunately, that is not really the reason. The reason is in the first 6 inches of soil, you get a build-up of moisture and oxygen. And between the two, that allows fungi to grow. And it's the fungi that attacks the wood and eventually rots the post. People try many different methods to preserve a fence post before they put them in the ground, including painting them and even wrapping them in cling film. However, none of them methods are guaranteed, and the only way you're going to guarantee that your fence post lasts is to use something like one of these post savers. Now, these post savers have been independently tested for over 20 years, and that is why if you install these as per the instructions, they guarantee the post for 20 years. So these post savers come in a multitude of sizes, and I've gone for the smallest one, which is suitable for up to 4-inch posts. And they're really simple to install. All you're going to need is a few basic tools. You're going to need a tape measure to distinguish where you're going to put it on the post, a paint roller and a heat gun. And you can normally install these in less than 3 minutes. Now, to ensure your post saver sits in the right place, you need to ensure that this dotted line sits at ground level. So the easiest way to do that is measure up your post to ground level. Now, in my case, I've gone for 600mm, which is the standard for fencing. Now, to get this line onto the 600mm, you need to then add 75mm onto that measurement. And that 75mm will fall in line with the top of the post saver. To make life easier, you can then just get a set square and draw around the post. And that will allow you to line up the post saver with ease. On the inside of your post saver, you'll see there's a white strip, and this is to actually join the post saver to make it continuous. So what you need to do is flip that over and wrap this post saver around the post itself. Now, this join needs to sit on the flat part of the post. So what you need to do is line that up the best you can, get that around your post and pull it tight. And once you're happy that that sits on a flat part of the post and then it's lined up, you can then peel this section off and stick that together. Now that the post saver is in place, you can get your heat gun and begin to heat this up. Now, when you do so, you need to start at the top and work your way down one side of the post at a time. Now, as you do so, you'll see this start to shrink and move. And once that's nice and warm, you can then get your roller and roll down that side of the post, and that will ensure you get good contact. Once you've done one side, you can then turn it over and do the remaining sides. Have you subscribed to my channel? Well, if not, why not? It does not cost a thing. You're missing out on loads of great content. If I'm not making things like this, I'm fixing shed roofs, I'm mending doors, windows, doing plumbing or electrics. You name it, I've got it on my channel. So head over, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to leave this video a comment and a thumbs up, and that will help it reach loads of other people. So once you've sealed the last side of the post, and that is the joint side, you can then check the post saver itself. Now you want to make sure obviously there's no holes in it, that you've not burnt all the way through. But the most important thing is to make sure that you've got a continuous line of bitumen around the top and bottom of the posts. That will ensure a nice, good, watertight seal. The other thing is make sure that there's no gaps between the post and the post saver. And you can do that by squeezing the post and you'll feel if there's any movement. Now, if there is, you just need to heat that up with a heat gun and go over it again with a roller. Bear in mind not to overheat it and go through the outer of the post saver. So now you've got the post in the hole itself, you need to make sure that this line sits level with the ground itself. Once you're happy with that, you can fix the post into position. Now, if you're unsure how to do that, I've got this previous video that I'm putting up on the screen right now where I've compared a few different methods. So I'm going to use postcrete to fix this into place and then fill the remaining hole with soil, making sure I don't go above that line. So I hope you liked that video and found it informative. And if you want your post to last 20 years guaranteed, then you need to be installing these post savers. So don't forget, I've got loads more on my channel. Head over and I'm sure there's something for you. And please don't forget to subscribe.